we'll roll out one more crust for our top, and then we'll put it in the oven. All right. We can get away with one piece actually, and I'm going to put it closer to me. You'll have a smoother crust if you kind of smooth out the plastic wrap, but it's not crucial. Okay. So again, if you do want to go ahead and roll this out with flour, you can. If you do that, what I suggest is rolling it out and then just using a flat spatula and going underneath it. Well, here, actually, you know what? I think I'll just do the other one. So, like that, and I'll show you. So then you'll have two ways to roll the crust. I think so you can just flour. If you have a marble slab or a marble countertop, it's great because it'll keep it nice and cold. If you don't, a wooden board will work just fine. And you want to flour your roller a little bit. And then again, I'm going to kind of hit the pie dough. And it's going to want to stick. So you can just add a little more flour. The trick if you're going to use flour is to keep it moving so it doesn't stick on you. So this will make the rolling a little easier. So again, what I'm going to do is just, instead of, now I can't really keep it in place with like I could with the plastic. So I just need to run this flat spatula underneath. I'm going to do a quarter turn and I'll roll it again. And then quarter turn. Roll it again from the center to the edge. So I'm starting at the center and I'm going out to the edge. And I feel this sticking a little. Okay, I'm going to check our crisp in a second. Put 5 more minutes on the crisp. So just start from the center and with even pressure, just roll out to the edge. Can you guys smell the fruit crisp? It smells good. I can smell the cinnamon and the nutmeg. So I'm not moving this too much because I can see it's trying to crack on me in the center, and I know I can release it with my spatula. So again, use your intuition. You know, if the recipe says quarter turn, you know, go for it. I think this is big enough. But if you need to improvise a little, you can. Is wanting to stick. So with pie crust, you do have to work a little bit fast. And I'm going to get our pie crust out of the refrigerator. So this pie crust is great in that you can use it for sweet pies, you can make fruit pies, you can make savory pies with it. We'll just go ahead and add the filling. We'll try to get it all in the pan. Wow, it smells great. So, be a nice full pie. Okay. Little carrot in there. Oh, I can't wait to eat that. Okay, so, the trick is, you can just brush off the excess flour. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this pie as close as I can to the crust so I don't have to transfer it too far. And now the tricky part is I'm going to roll the crust really gently. Don't put any pressure at all because you don't want it to stick. And it's stuck a little bit on the bottom, but I was able to pull it up from the counter. And then you're just going to roll it right over the top. Voila, yay, we made it. Didn't break. And then you have your choice. However you want to seal it, you can seal it. You can go ahead and seal it by just putting a thumbprint. We'll do half of it with a thumbprint. Or you can use a fork. You can fold it over, you can fold it under if you have enough crust. To make a little thicker crust. On this side, we'll make a little thicker crust. So I think we have a fork over here. All right. So this side we'll just do with the fork so you can see the difference. Basically, we just want to make sure that it's sealed. And I'm going to take the excess off the edge. Plastic is not ideal, but that's what we have right now. So I'm going to finish it with some thumbprints. Okay. Then I am going to want to cut a little vent hole in the top. You can also, while this was rolled out, we also could have taken a little round pastry tip and cut out a hole. You can, just so the air will come out and we don't have a pie that explodes in the oven because the steam is going to come up and it will expand. You can put an egg wash on the top of this if you want it to be a little shinier. You don't have to. And then just go ahead and put it in the oven. So we'll cook that for about 1 hour until the crust is golden brown, and it'll probably be bubbling a little bit on the top. So there's 2 ways to do pie crust. I really like it between the plastic. You don't have the mess that you have with the flour. It doesn't add any extra flour. So that's my preferred method, but now you have 2 ways to do it. So go ahead and choose which way you like. I think the most important thing with pie crust is that it's really cold and that you start out with cold earth balance. And if you're not allergic to dairy, of course you can use butter. But we're doing a no wheat, no dairy class tonight, so. So I try to kind of clean up as I go so I don't have a huge mess. And then it creates space for me to work with. Don't you love these spatulas? Who knew they were so handy? Okay, so now we're actually going to go back and make the pie crust itself. And we're going to check the crisp.